Hoy nos vamos a ir de vagos con un amigo Licinio, que es un comediante de aquí de Chicago. This one's going to be a bilingual episode. So yeah, nos vamos de vagos with Licinio. He's a comedian from Chicago. He's been conquering stages pretty much everywhere. Improv, character work, stand-up, en español, improv bilingüe. He's great. So I'm just picking him up right now, and we're gonna head out to go get some food and get this episode going. Yeah, that's definitely kids getting walked like dogs, I guess. And we're going to the Gangnam Market that I've never heard of. No, I'm just kidding. I saw like a TikTok about it. What's up, Licinio?
Hi, what's up, Fredo? Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. There's no one here. Just kidding. It's all good people, actually. Wouldn't it be weird if people just walked up to you right now and they're like, do you also see me?
I'd be like, yes. Do you see me?
I think it's recording. Now it's recording.
Okay.
Fine. So it's a good little warm up.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. See, now we feel like we've known each other
For a long time. That's what Rudy says about it.
I mean, that's kind of true now.
Almost a year, I feel
I
like.
think we've known each other for a year now, like officially.
Yeah.
I'd say officially because I've known Licinio for over a year, but I've only known of him because he's a great improviser and actor and stand-up comedian, and you've been conquering all the stages in Chicagoland.
That's very kind.
Yeah, that's the truth. Like, I admired Licinio from afar as an artist, and then I finally started talking to you because of the open mic.
Yeah. I remember, because Abby took me to your paint sip for the
that's
manga.
right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes, so you went to the paint and sip, and then you went to the open mic, and I think that's where we started talking, or at least in person, actually talking to each other.
Yeah.
And now we're taking an improv class together, so here's some free promo for bilingual improv school.
You see Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy's amazing. He's a great person, but he's also an actor. He's also an improviser.
Yes. Also very good at what he does.
Yeah, much better than this guy. No, I'm just kidding. We're probably gonna have to cut because I think our food is coming.
Oh, okay.
I haven't not been paying attention to them this whole time, but I'm really hungry, so that's why I've been staring.
Oh yeah, like a cat with a yard ball kind of thing. Yeah.
I've been looking at that guy cook the whole time, like, is that my fried rice?
That does look like my Coke over there.
See, I think it's about to be ready. So yeah, let's go get our food and we'll keep going.
Yes.
So we are ready for the carbs because we got fried rice.
Yes. Extra spicy.
That's true. It's extra spicy fried rice, which I'm very excited about. Give us this. What is this over here?
You can kind of even smell it, honestly.
The spice or okay, because I feel like I smell the miso, not the spicy part. I'm not sure. So you've been doing improv for millions of years, apparently.
Yes, a very long time.
Literally millions. I don't care if you guys see him as a young person. He's 150 million years.
I look 21, but I am definitely a lot older.
When did you start doing improv?
Officially, probably like, because I like just theater classes.
Oh, yes.
But officially, probably like 2017, I joined like a group called Epic Improv out there in Virginia, and did some stuff with them before moving out here to Chicago. It's cool.
Wait, so you lived in Virginia for how long?
Since like 2008. My mom and dad are still there. Yeah. So long time Virginia now.
So very different state. I don't hear a lot of people going to Virginia. Like, who does go to Virginia?
I don't know. I feel like when I picture Virginia, I always picture like Hillary Clinton sometimes, especially like up north and stuff.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Like, I have a specific like vision of people from Virginia, and that's why I always like, really, Virginia.
But it's like so different. Like the more DC you get, the more north, like very like wealthy. Like the more south you get, very rural. So yeah, it's a good mix.
Cool. We also got crab rangoon, which I'm about to try out. Also, don't be afraid to eat. This podcast, people are going to hear us eat. It's going to become an ASMR podcast at some point.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
Said that they were going to give you an egg roll because that's what they were missing, but now I don't know.
Oh.
Like, how are they? I think it's just...
Oh, gotcha.
Again, still staring at them like an idiot.
Like hockey.
Yeah, they're over there.
I didn't realize I was missing an egg roll.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's actually walking it over to you.
Oh my gosh, that's very
so
tough.
nice. He's looking for you.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should set out the bat signal.
You should.
Oh, yes. Listen.
Hi there.
Thank you so much. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Egg roll.
See, I told you. There's so many kids here for Pokemon cards today.
Yeah.
Which I am ignorant about Pokemon in general. Are you a fan?
Big Pokemon fan, yes. That's like when I spend most of my time playing on like video games and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually I think it's their 30-year anniversary this year.
I remember hearing that, yeah. I actually want to go to the museum to see the fossil collection.
Yeah, wait, I want to go too. That sounds so fun.
I think Mihalis wants to go too.
Yes, we should definitely get Mihalis to go.
So I think we should make a day out of it.
No, that'll be really fun.
So what drew you to Chicago? I mean, other than Virginia being Virginia.
No, honestly, improv. I came out to do like class at Second City. I had a friend who I went to college with. He like moved out here a year before I did, and he was doing Second City. So when I came to visit, we saw a show at the review and stuff.
And so you were like, I want that.
Yeah, like let's try it.
Okay.
So then we've been to Chicago since then. And it's been a lot of fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Is your friend still here?
No, it's actually very sad. I don't know if you'll see this, but shout out to him. No, it was just tough. Like I just think doing Second City is tough. You go, because like you go there thinking like, oh, like it's a path, like it's linear, like classes, this, that, and then like, no, you know, like you just really have to like do so much of it like you're on your own, and I don't think like they don't really like gear you to that. I think, you know,
like they don't prepare you for that. I think I gotta say that I've only done one thing at Second City, and that was the stand-up course. And I did it because when I started doing stand-up, I took a workshop in Spanish online. Before the pandemic, I was like, I really should pursue stand-up. I was like, I want to try it.
Yeah.
And when I was doing that, it was right before the pandemic. I was going to buy the course, and then I signed up for it. And then I was like, well, now the pandemic happened. I was like, well, now I don't want to do it online. I still did one online, which is stupid. But
that's crazy.
I mean, I had a good time. I actually enjoyed it. But like stupid in the sense that I wanted to start stand-up literally when there was no shows, literally when there's not one going. So I was like, wow, I made a great life decision.
Great job, what's that?
So I didn't get to actually do a Second City course until, what was it, 2 years ago?
Oh.
3 years ago?
Did you like it? What's it still stand-up?
Yeah, it was just for stand-up.
Okay.
I liked it, but I feel like it's like they definitely have a very specific method of teaching, and they stick to it, and it's like, this is what we're teaching you, and sometimes it's not the same as what's out there.
Yeah.
And my teacher was awesome. They were really cool at like adding us to like specific groups on Facebook that would get you to specific mics, people who are booking specific shows, getting details out. They contacted a lot of the people that would post the mics beforehand, be like, "Oh, my students are going to that mic. Make sure they go up on stage." So they were really, really good about that stuff.
Yeah.
So they prepared us for the actual Chicago comedy scene, I want to say. But the actual structure of teaching for me was very different than what I learned in Spanish.
Yeah.
I mean, it was going to happen.
Oh, that's really cool. You had a teacher like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, it's just, it's like, what they teach you is like helpful, but like it's just like so much of it is like you have having to do stuff on your own anyways, like figuring things out for yourself. And I just like don't know if they're like set up to like help you with that much,
But yes, you guys are going to see us eat for a little bit.
No.
I'm going to cut a lot of this out. Probably not. I'm actually very lazy at editing. I was going to ask you something about stand-up. Like, when did you start doing stand-up? Because like that's how we connected, I feel like, originally.
Yeah.
I mean, now that we're doing improv together at the improv school, like it's so different than stand-up, obviously. Because like, I'm learning a lot about work. I don't want to say working in a team because it sounds so corporate, but I've been doing that.
Miss team.
And it is a true thing. It's a lot of team building, a lot of teamwork, and you have to learn how to navigate with other people, which I'm learning because sometimes different like classmates have reached out and they're like, "How did you perceive this?" And it's like, soy muy vale madre. Like a lot of things I just brush off and I perceive nothing. So I'm just like nothing bad, but it's just always because there's certain amount of us that are have been in the industry a little bit longer. So for call industry, I guess I want to call it. That sounds so cool, but it's also I mean we're comedians. That's what we are.
Yeah, that's what we do.
But we've done shows longer. We've been on things, and then I feel like sometimes they approach me for questions, and I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm also winging it with you. I may seem like I have it together. I don't have it together. I'm just winging it.
I think it surprises people when I sometimes tell them I still get nervous doing shows.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? You? And I'm like, yeah, I had to do a puppet show a few months ago. I didn't do puppets,
amazing.
but it was amazing. But literally, before going on, I was so nauseous. I had to double down, let the blood rush to my head. I thought I was gonna throw up. It was just bad. Yeah, I still get nervous.
Pretty cool. But that's true though. I think all of us if you're in this, you're always gonna get nervous. That doesn't change. You get comfortable with being nervous. Mm-hmm. That it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people tell me I tell them the same thing right now. I'm fine right now, but I have a show today. 5 minutes before I go on stage, my stomach is gonna flip. I'm gonna feel the sweaty hands and whatever. I'm comfortable now. Where I'm oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. And you kind of know how to deal with it, And everyone just deals with it differently too.
Oh yeah.
But it's
But what I was gonna ask about stand-up is how did you begin writing for stand-up? Did you do anything stand-up courses, workshops, or anything like that? Or
I started stand-up post-pandemic, and I started it at I took a class at the Lincoln Lodge at a stand-up seminary with Andrew. So that was fun. It was just writing, for stand-up was fun, and they had a showcase, which was fun. And then I think from there it was just like open mics. But I went to like a lot of English open mics for like years and stuff, and it was helpful, I think. But I like the Spanish ones better. Yeah.
I find it interesting. Like, I definitely I like the Spanish open mics better too. Not only because I started the one, but because it's really true what like it has been resonating more and more this year with like within the improv bilingual or Latino groups, where it's like you do laugh more properly within your own people, and it's been resonating, and it's like a message that keeps resonating and going forward, and like people with escándalo, bilingual improv, and poquitos, like when you are in that community, your jokes land better, and it's so true. Because there's a lot of things that I think are so stupidly funny. And I go to an English mic, it makes no sense whatsoever when I try it, and people are just like, I think that was funny. I don't know.
Who knows?
But it never happens. In the Spanish mics, it just happened recently that I tried a joke, which is, a lot of my jokes are dick jokes, by the way. But I tried that joke about like the equation.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it hit really well in the Spanish mic. I tried it in an actual show in English. Nothing. I got a nerd actually going like, actually you're wrong, and I was like, shut up, nerd. I was like, shut up, nerd.
It does feel like a little more. I mean, like I guess like all mics are kind of like a little bit like judgmental, but at least like I feel like I think the Spanish ones, like they're my friends, you know. I feel like I remember going to mics in English for like what felt like 2 years at least, and like knowing people, but never really like hanging out with people like afterwards or stuff like that. And I feel like not even like a full year of doing Spanish mics, but like I'm already like very close. I feel like I'm close. I'm like friends with the people I see at these mics, and that's just so much fun.
It feels more friend-like, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a part of the Latino vibe of it too. Because I will say that I don't know if it is true or not, and I'm probably talking shit, but if I am, do better for Chicago people. But I feel like all comedians are very cliquey. Like, there's a lot of clickiness in those mics, and I've only noticed it because like whenever you're friends with someone in that scene, like they'll let you go ahead of other people, unless if you're not really friends with them, they kind of don't care, whatever. And it happens way too often. Like I've been at mics where I've been bumped so many times, and I get there early, and I'm like, what was the point of me being here? I freaking like when the sign-up list came up. Like if I'm gonna go with number 50th anyway, like.
It's also insane. I don't know. I think it's wild to me that you'll have a mic start at like the start time is 7, but it like fills up so quick that people get there like 5:30 and like are already like hanging out, and I'm like, no, not me.
And they go. That's another thing. Like they leave because they want to try like 2 to 3 mics in one night, which I get it. I think it is nice to be able to try to do like 2 to 3 mics in one night, but I don't understand how that's helpful for anybody. I don't know if that makes sense, because like you're just rushing from one mic to the other. You don't get any feedback other than the reaction of the room, which 90% of the time it's either your friends that already heard the joke or the people that haven't heard the joke. Probably they're too lame to laugh, because that's another thing. Like a lot of comedians are just like, that was funny, but I'm not laughing. And I'm always like, just laugh. Like, that's the point.
Okay.
Like, let them know. So part of this podcast is also about chisme, so a little bit of gossip. So this is the part where you tell me one that's juicy or fun or you want to share. You can edit names if you don't want to blast people, but if you do want like shit talk, that's fine. We're here to burn people up. No, so I want to do the chisme, but then I'm gonna give you my chisme, which is also a game where you're gonna have to guess if this is a real one, real gossip, or if I just made that on the spot.
Okay.
So I'll let you just take it from here. And I want anybody that does see this video to also, like, if they know Licinio or they know that she's made it, what's about, start commenting and just type this out. Like,
it's just
spread that rumor. No,
rice just fell out of my mouth. Oh no. I was thinking like what to tell today, and like none of it's like I don't think. Oh, it's like, oh, thank God. Wow. I don't think like any of the cheese like. I just realized today like how many times like I get asked to do like third wheel things. You know?
Really?
Yeah. Yes. I'm a really good third wheel. No. This was.
Sorry, I'm only laughing because is it something that just happened? Like it happened? How many times has it happened this week?
Oh, not this week, but in my lifetime. Like,
okay. I was like, for you to realize it that much, I was like, wait a second.
It's just like little stories that I'm just like, why am I here?
Okay. Because I know one good third wheel cheese mate.
Oh, you do? Wait, do you want to?
You were in it.
Oh, yes. Well, see, yeah. I was recently a third wheel. I probably still continue to be a third wheel, honestly.
Carry on with your stuff.
So this was at work. Okay, this was at work one day. I'm not gonna say their names.
Okay.
But like
Sarah. Don't mind if I guess the name, that'd be funny.
like, don't guess no more names. We're like a global like nonprofit, right? And so I work with a lot of fundraisers who don't all live in Chicago. So this one in particular lives somewhere like in the States, and one of our like programmers, like he lives in the UK.
Okay.
And so when that like they have to like travel together to like fundraise for like the program. And so we had gone out a couple times because like the guy from the UK like loves to drink. He actually really loves Malort shots, and anytime he's here, he gets people Malort shots. It's kind of a sin.
Hey, that's disgusting. If you are not from Chicago and you're in Chicago, order a Malort shot and then tell me what it tasted like and comment it below. And if you have had it, please give me your best description of that, because that is the most disgusting thing I've ever had.
It's just wow.
But anyway, he loves it.
He loves Malort shots. And then, so anyways, they're both in the Chicago office one day. And I had to help them like print out a very big like project, you know, for like a meeting they had with a big donor.
Okay.
And, you know, I print it out, it goes really well. They're like, good job, Licinio, like, good job. And they're like, you know, we're actually, me and this guy, we're thinking of like meeting up at this bar on the Riverwalk at like 5:30, 6 if you want to come. And like, this was the first time me just like hanging out with them, like by ourselves, kind of, at least the beginning.
Okay.
And I kind of like, on previous hangouts, they were kind of flirty, but I was like, like, because I honestly like thought she was with someone at the time, you know, like she had a family and stuff, you know, but she has no, they're not dead. She has a family, but at the time it was like, oh, I thought they were dead.
No, they're not dead.
Yes, they're not dead. They're still alive. I thought they were like still a nuclear family.
Right.
And so I go down to the Riverwalk thinking like, oh, like they must be inviting me to this beer because I did a really good job communicating with FedEx for these print jobs. And then like we get there and like we start talking, and then like one of like his colleagues from the UK was also invited to this happy hour, and then one other person from our office was, and it just became like kind of a group hangout. But like while the group was hanging out, they were kind of like in the corner of the hangout.
Right.
And so we would just jump from like bar to bar, and that one I was kind of wild because we met like some German who had come into town and like had cigarettes with him, and like, but it was like at one point like these two were getting like really like cornery, like feely, like doing karaoke and stuff, and his UK coworker like looks at me and are like, it's like, are they a thing? And I'm like, I guess so. Like, you and me are both finding out now. And like, it just, I don't know, because
It's a prohibited office romance.
yes. And one thing is like now, like, she's no longer part of that, like her family like that.
Okay.
So now it turns out that they're actually like dating, but I think like low key,
International low key
dating.
distance.
Yes.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always fun. I've never done it,
And like,
but I've heard of people doing it.
have you ever had like I've never had like a work romance.
Okay, so at this place that I used to work at, aka Verizon, and yes, I'm burning it because I'm probably going to work with a lot of these people again, but still, it was not unheard of. There was so many people that would just flirt and hook up and everything. So I've always been kind of like that. I think we've talked about this before too. Like I don't shit where I eat. I don't eat where I shit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Don't bring beach to the sand. Definitely, like, never do those kind of things. So don't bring beach to the sand. That was stupid. I got it afterwards. I'm like, that's my English is a second language brain. Okay. Don't bring sand to the beach is the same. But those things I've always been like stayed true to, because there was always a lot of drama behind it. So much drama. A lot of the people that did start dating when I was working there, they even got married or they had kids outside of marriage, and they're no longer together. Like at all. Like, a lot of these people are no longer together. Like, and I used to work for different departments, so I saw it in every department basically. But it also happened to me. Like I actually did have a little office romance.
Oh, what's that about?
That's actually how I met one of my longer term girlfriends, and I thought I would never do that, and then it just happened. Like, I don't know how it happened, to be honest. It was just mostly me just like seeing her around, like, oh, she's cute. And I was still dating someone else at the time, which is horrible. Because I should not have done that. I mean, I did end the relationship before even pursuing anything with the other girl. But still, just me thinking about the fact that I saw this girl and I was like, oh, I want to date her while still in a relationship, kind of bad. But I didn't do anything while we were still together. But turned out she broke my heart, and then just broke up with me, moved to another country. That's bad.
Dang.
That's bad.
So would you recommend a workplace romance?
It's still single since.
There you have it.
I've heard that much. I don't recommend it. I would still not recommend it. Even now, there's some people in the comedy scene that I'm like, oh, they're cute. I want to go out with them. And then I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, you're going to have to work with them eventually or at some point. Or you're going to burn a bridge somehow. So if I'm trying to make this a full-time career, I know I should not. Like, I don't recommend it. Absolutely not.
I guess like I've never been a part of any workplace like romance, but I'm just finding out how like common they are. Like some of it's like very incestuous. And I'm like, ooh.
Very. Sometimes I think the only problem with those and the major problems are when they're like a boss, like your boss in a employee kind of relationship. And I remember we had to disclose ours to HR because we weren't like just like subordinate, but we had different titles that I was like a title higher than hers. Yeah. So we had to disclose it. Which also caused us to stop her because there was another guy that was into her.
Wow.
And he would wait for us to leave work to like stalk us when we would go out on dates and stuff like that. Because we would often just go out to dinner right after work and just like we were there.
Dang.
So yeah, it was weird. I don't recommend it. It's just gross. Alright. I'm gonna give you my gossip.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a family chisme. Like it's just a very. It's about my grandfather's second-born son,
Okay.
who is not technically my mom's brother.
Okay.
It's only a half brother.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm the product of a second marriage of my grandfather.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh. At a very young age of like 16 years old,
Okay.
he ended up typical Mexican kid in Guadalajara. He ended up getting someone pregnant at the young age of 16.
Okay.
Now during that time, he was still living with not my parents, his parents.
Yeah.
But they were like, well, you gotta start working. We're not gonna just pay for shit for your one kid that you just apparently are gonna have now, right? So you gotta start working. My grandfather was a big into athletics, so he was actually a trainer for a soccer team and a basketball team. So he would do a lot of training and stuff like that. He was into gymnastics, so he was very and a lot of his kids were into sports as well. So him being into sports is already in very good shape. He decided, he's like, all right, well, I gotta find some work, right? Now my grandpa, not my dad. I keep saying my dad for some of my parents. I wish it was me. No, I don't. I don't want to have a kid at 16. Actually, I abandoned a kid now. But no, so they were just going to basically find a job, right? Was the minor thing. But my grandpa was also an educator. Physical education for the most part, but he had this long-term job with the government where he was just always a teacher. And like in Mexico, it works kind of like tenure works here at universities. That's how it works at public school systems over there. So once you achieve tenure, they can fire you, basically.
Oh, wow.
But the cool thing that actually I think it got ended now was that you could transfer that tenure to other people.
Wait.
So my grandpa would transfer it to a lot of his kids if they needed a job.
What? That's kind of cool. I like the idea of transferring tenure, but I can also see
it's
that's problematic.
big nepotism.
Yeah, that's
problem.
kind of just like bestowing tenure on people.
Yeah, and the thing is that it could happen generationally. That's the worst thing. So like they would just pass it on.
Oh.
And you have a teacher that's incompetent, just working, getting a steady paycheck for years, probably their whole lifetime.
That was just wild. A whole family of just tenured.
Well, my family is a top family, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
So he got into a teaching position, but his ambition for making money was obviously bigger because he also has to feed a kid and now a wife because he actually got married. So he decided to start dabbling, I would say, in these other extracurricular money-making activities, given that he's very good-looking.
Oh!
So he became a stripper.
Okay!
I know, it's crazy. But I mean, if you have the body, I've always said it, hey, fuck it.
Yeah, go for it.
If I was funny, good-looking, as I am already, and very, very well-built, I would be on OnlyFans already. Because I would already have the fan base, and I was like,
and the talent, honestly.
Now you want to see me naked? Fucking pay $20. But I'm chubby, so yeah. So he did that for a little bit on the side. But he made money, and nothing came from it. It was just mostly like go-go dancing and clubs in the city and stuff like that in Guadalajara. And he pursued other activities within education, so he actually did keep going forward with that. Eventually, he became what is now like a superintendent position here, over there in Mexico. So, but it's a very political position where you actually get voted in and stuff like that. But of course, if you're part of any political stuff, they always dig into your past.
Yeah.
So, now, Mexico being Mexico, of course, they were going to make a big deal out of the fact that he had a past. Forget the fact that he got someone pregnant at age 16. It was the stripper part that came up.
Yeah.
So that made a lot of newspapers in Mexico. And the funny thing is, it didn't become like a trending thing until he was already like in his 50s.
So like, what was the year difference?
Well, what do you mean the year difference?
Or like, how much time had passed? Was he still like?
He was already like in his 50s, and then he was doing the stripping thing like when he was in his 20s.
Oh.
So, it's like a good 30-year difference. So I'm like, but what does it matter, right? At that point, you were a different person. But the reason why is because it's a political position in education, and he was a teacher at the time that he was doing it. So he was always a teacher the whole time. So technically, not necessarily illegal, but not frowned upon. Okay, so, I mean, it's almost like if you are, a comedian and a teacher, you're entertaining people, but parents might not be like, oh, I want him as a teacher.
Right. That's a good idea, actually.
But yeah, so that came into the news in 2018 when he ran for that office. He got the office. No longer works in that office, but it was big and troublesome. Like that whole year, right before the pandemic even started, it was like making news, and all of a sudden, I think it helped that the pandemic happened because it was just kind of like,
yeah, it's like pandemic.
Yeah, like die out and fizzle.
Dang. Well, that definitely sounds. Well, I do think that's. I want to believe with my heart that it's true. So I'm going to say that it's true.
It's not.
Oh, no. I was like, dang, your grandfather is such a hustler, such a hustler out there.
There's a lot of true details about that.
Oh, okay.
Not related to the person that it did happen to.
Oh no.
There is an actual person that did get that. It was a real headline in Mexico. He was a stripper at 16. He did get someone pregnant, but I don't know the name. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. But they did become like some important political figure, and they still work in politics right now to this day.
Wow.
Now my grandpa was a teacher and a physical education teacher.
Yeah.
And he did give my mom his tenure when she graduated from college. Well, over there it's like la normal, so it just kind of goes from like you start high school and then you just keep going and graduate with a teaching degree.
Oh wow!
And so like by age 18, my mom was a teacher.
Wow! Dang. I guess tenure too, right?
Yeah, and tenure.
Wow. What? That's wild.
Crazy. So yeah, that part is a little bit real. I don't think it happens anymore because like the government of Mexico did was like, we have a lot of people that that's not nothing. Like, how come this was a 21-year-old with tenure, and then you have a 100-year-old that has never achieved it? You know what I mean? So yeah. So this is a fake story.
Dang.
I'm a great actor.
No.
Actually, that's the last time I recorded this. Lupita, who was my guest, if you haven't seen that episode, go see it. She thought it was fake, but it was a story about me. So far, I'm 2 for 2 winning in this game.
Dang, that's incredible.
But anyway, we're gonna keep enjoying this meal. We're gonna keep gossiping or whatever we do. You can catch Licinio on basically any stage in Chicago because you're working a lot. You're hustling.
I like to,
you're doing stand-up. You're doing improv. You're doing character work. You're doing a bunch of million other things, and apparently saving the world with a non-for-profit whose mission is not ending.
Literally, we're still going.
Like, they need to end it. Like, save the whales. I don't even know if that's a non-profit, and he won't say it, but it's a global non-profit, so clearly it's about saving the icebergs.
They're on the North Pole.
Actually, that's why every time I see Licinio, I'm just gonna come up with a new non-profit. Like, be like, how was work at? I don't know, saving the rice. The rice plantations, because we're running low on rice. That's the thing. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's the one grain we have the most of. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, catch him everywhere. Yes. He's doing everything. Thank you for agreeing to being a part of this random shit.
Thank you, this was fun.
I'm glad that you had a good time.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, that's fine. You can tell me too. They'll pay you. Say it to their face.
Every time.
how can they follow you if you'd like them to follow you anywhere so they can find about your shows? Because you have, I don't know when this is coming out, but I know you have stand-up shows and stuff.
Yes, actually, you can always, I'm pretty active on Instagram, so you can follow me on Instagram, Licinio Garcia, that's Licinio, Garcia, it's just Garcia, and the tag is at lici.blue, so LICI.LOU. I think I have to spell it out every time.
That is too funny. I don't think you went dot period.
Yes, dot period. How to put the grammatical term out
yes,
there.
Of course. Yeah, he's smart.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's a show. Not really a show, just me doing this random shit with my friends. All of them who are talented or they have some sort of special talent. And if I bring someone that's not talented, don't give them any shit for it. I will take care of that. You can follow me at Jose Alfredo Cafeinado in all of my social medias, aka just Instagram. No, I'm everywhere. But also go to my website, josealfredocafeinado.com, because that's where you'll find all upcoming shows, especially on the upcoming shows tab, which is new on my webpage. That's it. I think that's all we're going to talk about today. So, all right, bye.
Yes, bye.